Hi guys. So this guy going by the name Michael Omondi left a comment attacking me under one of my videos, and he started going back and forth with other commentators. And in one of his back and forth, he posted this comment. He said, "Her criticism is rooted in feminist driven resentment of men, not in anything objective or rational or of good faith, which is why she refuses to debate me on her stance on this whole topic." And to be honest, I don't believe that I have interacted with this guy before. So I don't, if he thinks I have refused to debate him, it's all in his head. But in general, though, as a general principle, I do not would like to debate passport bros. Several of them have asked me to debate them, and even invited me to their YouTube channel to debate them, and I have refused. And the reason I refuse is because they don't know how to debate rationally. I consider them time wasters. They waste my time by doing two things that I have noticed, which is either moving the goalpost or changing the topic altogether when I challenge their claim, their argument. And I'm gonna show you guys examples of them doing that in my comment section. The first example is this one. It was under a comment I posted on my community wall. Jane, a very smart girl, she has posted a comment saying how Aston always elevates white women over black women. She said something like, Aston even said that the quality of women was higher in Romania, I guess, as compared to Africa. And this obvious Jen is criticizing Aston for elevating white women over black women. So a guy by the name of Kite, he's either an Austin supporter or a passport bro. I know these are not mutually exclusive. But he says, why isn't Austin entitled to his opinion that Romanian women are better than African women? And I chimed in saying, why isn't Jen entitled to her opinion of thinking that Austin elevating Romanian women over black women is wrong? She's entitled to that opinion, right? She has the opinion that elevating white women over black women is wrong. That's an opinion she has, right? So I asked Kite, why isn't Jen entitled to her opinion? And Kite responded by saying, because she is wrong and a hater. And if you notice, I stopped communicating because what that person did is they moved the goalpost. Yeah, so what Kite did is move the goalpost because at first he said that, everyone is entitled to their opinion, right? That was his first, the goalpost was that people should be entitled to their opinion, that's his goalpost at first, right? But when I challenged him, if that is his claim, why is he attacking Jane for having her own opinion? Now he moved the goalpost. The goalpost is that people are entitled to their opinion as long as that opinion is not wrong, right? So he moved the goalpost. And that is why I will not debate these people, because when people move the goalpost while you are debating, they are wasting your time. Because whenever you challenge, whenever they make a claim and you disprove their claim, what they do is they're gonna move the goalpost, and and that waste of your time, right? When they move the goalpost and make a new claim, you are going to challenge that claim, but then they're going to move the goalpost again, so they are going to waste your time. So I'm not going to debate people who do not know how to, once your claim is disproven, what you do is the correct way to do is to admit that the claim you made was wrong, or to continue, defending it, right? So that this is what they do. They move the goalpost, and when people keep moving the goalpost, they are wasting your time. Nothing is achieved. And I will not debate anyone who doesn't know how to stay firm in the claim they made, and either defend it, or if they cannot defend it, when they realize that their claim is not defensible any longer, then admit that they were wrong and move on. But this is not the first person the first passport bro who moved the goalpost when I proved them wrong, right? And there was this other guy under one of my community comments. I had said that, in the community post, I basically said, it's a long post, but I basically said that, after watching how passport bros interact with each other, and how that interaction is always very superficial, very acrimonious, that I realized that the problem passport bros have is not with really Western women, it's with everyone. They lack social skills. That's their problem. The problem is not the Western women. The problem is themselves. They do not have good interpersonal skills. So when I posted that, this person by the name of Traveling Goon came on under that post and said, you'd have to live here and see a lot of things on a day-to-day basis to understand truly, not from what you see on YouTube, because most creators play a character a lot of times. That's not who they are in real life. And when he said here, he means, in the West. And I said, well, I live here in the West, right? So when I said that, so he made the claim that if I had lived in the West, I would understand the passport bros. The problem is not really passport bros. The problem is Western women. I would understand. And he probably heard my accent and he thought I don't live in the West. So when I proved him wrong that I live in America and I still hold the view that I hold, the correct thing to do would have been, to say, well, then I'm wrong. I guess, even women who live in America would hold, the view that I hold of, the passport bros. That is the correct thing to do, right? But what he did is he moved the goalpost. And so he said, so if you live in the States, do you not see the issue with dating from both perspectives? Now he's moved the goalpost, because the initial goalpost was that if someone lived in the West, they would not hold the same view I do. Once I disprove that claim by the fact that I live in the West and hold the view that I hold, you should admit that you are wrong. Your claim was wrong. Like, women who live in the West. I don't think he was talking about all women. He's talking about African women like me who live in the West also hold the same view that I do. Right? So he should have admitted that, but he didn't. What he did is he moved the goalpost. So that is why I don't want to debate with these people. These people do not know how to debate rationally, logically. You cannot continue moving the goalpost. Sometimes they don't even change the goalpost. They change the topic altogether, like what this GSECC guy did. Once again, it's Jaina that he was challenging. Jaina makes so many good points, and I wish she could open her own YouTube channel, because she is really good. And once again, some passport bro is because they cannot challenge Jaina with the points she makes. They are always talking about often not being allowed to have his own opinion. So Jaina had made some point, and this G6 guy says, damn, so Aston is not allowed to have an opinion. And I made the point that Aston has a right to his opinion that Zambian women are ugly, and we have the right to our opinion that he is a black woman hater. So when I say that, instead of this guy, this GSECC guy, instead of admitting that his claim was wrong, he changed the topic altogether, and he started talking about how I am watching how scary it is. What did he say? He said it's literally scary how constantly you watch his videos day and night. And I'm like, okay, so you have now abandoned the topic you were talking about earlier, because we successfully shut down your claim, your arguments that we are not allowing Austin to hold his opinion, when in reality we are allowing Austin to hold his opinion, to have whatever opinion he wants, and we are also asking that we be allowed to have our own opinions. So this again is waste of time, right? When you successfully shut down an argument, the person moves to a different topic. That's waste of time. That's why I do not debate these people. There was this. It's not just moving the goalpost. Changing the topic. Sometimes it is the way they debate is so bizarre. This guy, I don't know if he is even passport bro, but he holds the same misogynistic views that the passport bros hold. He was challenging me because I had said that I do not buy into gender roles. So he said that men were supposed to dominate women, and the evidence he presented was that because women mourn during sex, that means men are meant to dominate them. And I'm like, I mean, are you going to debate that kind of person? Like, how does women mourning, which is usually only happens in some cultures, somehow connected to dominance, to gender roles? I mean, it's not. So that kind of debate, you cannot get engaged in debate with people like this. They usually are trying to debate me about gender roles, but the evidence they bring, sometimes they quote the Bible. You cannot quote the Bible, because for you to quote the Bible on me as evidence, first, I have to accept the Bible as the truth. You have to convince me that the Bible is the truth. You have to convince me that. Not only that, the version of the Bible, the version of the interpretation of the Bible that you hold is the truth, because there are so many interpretations of the Bible, right? That's why there are so many religions, different religions based on the Bible. If there was only one interpretation, there would have been just one religion. So you cannot use the Bible as a support to support your claim. You have to be able to prove your claim, support your claim the secular way. You cannot use the Bible, because to use the Bible you have to first convince me that for one thing, the Bible is the truth. Second, that your interpretation of the Bible is the correct one. So I do not, you could not debate with this kind of people. Anyways, that is all I want to say. Thank you. Bye bye.